4th inning of July Conquest tutorial. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the 4th inning of July Conquest tutorial. It's going to give you 25,000 XP if you complete it. There's two ways to get into the Conquest itself. Before we start going over the tutorial itself, let's get into it. So looking at it right here, you can get into the Conquest by hitting X or A in the 4th inning program screen, which will pop you right into the Conquest map. The other way to go about that is going to be, if you're coming all the way from the home screen, you're going to click over R1 or right bumper over to play, go to single player modes, and then from single player mode, you're going to go to Conquest, get into the map. It's going to be the 4th inning of July map that expires July 30th. Now that we figured out how to get in there, let's go over the goals before we attack the map so we know what we have to do. For the first goal, you have to conquer 50 territories. Second goal, 100 million fans. Third goal, capture 2 blue enemy strongholds on the map. Capture 4 enemy strongholds on the map. Capture all strongholds on the map. Conquer all territories of the 4th inning of July map. It looks like we do not have to steal any fans or do anything in a certain amount of turns. As you can see, the 2 blue enemy strongholds I'm going to assume is the Texas Rangers and Chicago Cubs, as they are blue, and this would be where the stars are in the American flag, as the other ones are where the red and white stripes are, that are the red teams. So let's go in here and get this started. It's 15 to start, and we're just going to take up open space as much as we can towards the Washington Nationals. And we'll get right here and we'll just start taking them over, simulate here a couple games. I'm not going to go into speed up mode yet, because for the simulation, it's really not that big of a deal in speed up mode. Now, we're going to keep doing this until we have about 2 fans, and then we're going to go into more open space before we actually go after the Nationals. So even if we get to their stronghold here, we probably have to play on like Legend or Hall of Fame. We'll show you if we get to it and we get a good simulation here. I mean, we could lose all our fans right here, depending. Nope, we beat them. So if you went straight after the Nationals, let's say this was like Extreme or something, you got to play in Hall of Fame. You're not trying to play in Hall of Fame right now, so we're going to skip to the Steal Fan phase. Then we're going to skip Steal Fans because we do not need to. Skip to the Reinforce phase. You only get 4 fans, which really isn't that many, but we're going to load them up back here. Don't worry about their stronghold, and we're going to take these 3 fans. If Washington fights back against us and tries to get off their stronghold, by all means, who cares? We're going to go into open space up here. Look, they fought back some, and they were successful to take 1 hexagon. That's fine. We're going to go up into this open space as high as we can towards the Cubs to get some more hexagons. That's what we want to do. Now we're going to skip once again from the Steel Fans phase to the Reinforce phase. Now we should be at 6 fans to Reinforce. We're going to put 1 fan here to take that space in front of the Cincinnati Reds, and we will put the other 6 fans here. We do not need to move fans. Skip to the attack phase. And then from there, we are going to take that hexagon, and we are just going to take as much open space as possible, as previously mentioned. We once again do not need to steal fans. We can skip to the Reinforce phase, and we're going to put 2 right here to get towards the St. Louis Cardinals. And now we're going to start reinforcing over here by the Washington Nationals in this particular hexagon, because they bumped out some. Let's say they bumped out all the way to here or whatever. Reinforce your hexagons to what stops the Washington Nationals' closest hexagon to them. And we do not need to move any fans. We're going to skip to attack phase, and we're going to go in that space to take up as much open space as we can. Now we're going to attack the Washington Nationals' hexagon right in front of their stronghold. And we're probably going to lose some fans here, as we did. We got down to 3-0 to start. Now, the beginning of this map's a little bit different than typical maps. As you can see, we go into attack. We got to play in Hall of Fame again, so we don't want to do that. We want to skip to Steel Fans phase, skip to Reinforce phase, and now we get 12 fans right next to the Washington National Stronghold. Skip to attack phase because we do not need to move any fans. And as you can see, we can play it on All-Star. Now, if you're comfortable playing them on All-Star, knock this game out. However, if you want to play them on Veteran, you are going to just completely skip this attack phase. And who cares if they take hexagon some other places? Just hit square or X to keep going forward through that. X is obviously if you're an Xbox player. Skip back to the Reinforce phase. We're going to put another 9 fans onto the Reinforce phase on that hexagon. Skip to the attack phase, and boom, we can play on Veteran. So what we're going to do now, guys, is knock this game out against the Washington Nationals. Remember, they have Juan Soto. He's a great hitter. He'll probably be their 3-hitter, so watch out for him. Other than that, they're not that great. If you face their first pitcher, it's definitely going to be Max Scherzer, who is a very good pitcher. So maybe don't throw your number 1 guy, but I think anything from 2 to 5, you'll be okay. They do have Steven Strasburg. He throws a little bit hard, but he's not outrageous. Either way, good luck in this game. After we all knock this game out, whether he played on veteran, all-star, Hall of Fame, or legend, we'll be right back here to continue going over this 4th inning Conquest map. See you guys shortly. As you guys can see, we just took over the National Stronghold, and we have 20 fans, so we're just going to go up this side here. We don't need to worry about the AI and what they're doing over there in the blue part of the map, and we're just going to go up the side as far as we can and get all of these territories. Absolutely glorious up here on the side. Just, that is a way to spread out right there. That's good for us, and we're going to skip to the steal fans phase there. And we don't need to steal any fans. We're going to skip the reinforce, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 spaces. We're going to put 6 guys right here. I'm going to put a guy right here. And then we are going to go after Cincinnati Reds this way. So you don't need to move any fans. We're going to skip to the attack phase, and as you can see, we're just literally going to go right over towards Cincinnati. I miscounted there, but that's okay. We can take that extra square over after we take over their territory. Take over that hexagon. Got a little hidden spot right there, and then we take this 10, and we're just going to go right after Cincinnati, right towards them, and take over their stronghold. That's going to be the next team we're going after, Cincinnati right here. With how short the actual simulation parts of this map is, we might not do any sped up stuff here. However, as you can see, the Cincinnati Reds gave us a little bit of trouble there. That's okay. We lost, so we're going to skip to the steal fans phase, skip to the steal phase, back to reinforce. 17. That puts 18 here. Don't need to move any fans. Boom. Got another hidden space. Don't care what the computer's doing. And attack their stronghold. 16-9. We can play them on veteran. Let's knock out this game against the Reds. I'll explain the rest of the map after we get this one knocked out. Good luck, guys. See you back here very shortly. For the Reds, I would say it doesn't really matter what pitcher you face. So if you want to start any of your pitchers, that should be fine. Offensively, they do have Jesse Winker. They have some other guys that have been pretty hot like Votto and stuff. So their lineup should be pretty decent, as well as Castellanos. So just be mindful. Try to keep the ball low in the dirt for change-ups, fastballs. You can throw them up and in if you want, but try to keep everything low. It seems the computer doesn't hit the stuff as well if you throw the ball low like you should in real life. See you guys back here in a second. Good luck. So we just conquered the Cincinnati Red stronghold here. We're going to take over these next 3 hexagons right here. And then we're going to go after the St. Louis Cardinals. So let's take these over. It should be relatively quickly. Like I said, we probably won't get any sped up music in this map because everything is so tight. There's not really a lot of space to do simulation. Maybe at the end you'll get a little bit of music, but we'll see. Like I said, it's just not enough hexagons. It just isn't. So like I said, we're going to go after the Cardinals next, especially after we take this one hexagon over here. For the Cardinals, what I'd say is they do have Arenado, they have Goldschmidt, so be prepared to deal with those guys. They're both very good hitters. They also have Paul Zhang that can cause a problem as well. We're going to move these 7 fans over to these 20, and we should be able to go in on the St. Louis Cardinals. Easy peasy right here. Play them on veteran, knock them out. Like I said, Arenado, Goldschmidt are going to be your big targets. You want to pitch one of your righties against them because they crush lefties. Good luck at this game. See you guys back here in 1 second. This was obviously a very short step. Good luck. All right, guys, as you can see, we just conquered the St. Louis Cardinals here. We got 25 fans. We're going to take over this strip. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to go after either the Red Sox or the Angels. Probably the Red Sox, but let's take over these little 4 hexagons right now. And then we're probably going to go in after the Red Sox as hard as we can and see what we can do. I think it's going to be a pretty easy game against the Red Sox. They don't have too much talent. Obviously, got to watch out for Devers probably when you play the Red Sox. That's probably their best hitter. Xander Bogaerts is also a good one as well. But both of those guys have been doing pretty well this year, and you're going to have to really watch out for those 2 when you're going through their lineup. But other than that, I think you'll be able to get through the lineup. JD Martinez is a pretty good hitter as well, I guess. They have a good middle of the lineup, now that I really think about it. You can hear the dogs just bouncing around if you can hear them in the background. But as you can see, the attack phase, you can just skip ahead to steal fans phase, skip ahead to reinforce. And we're going to go right here to 21. And we're going to move this 11 down over to the 21. And we're going to go in on the Boston Red Sox, which should easily allow you to play on veteran. As you can see, play it on veteran and knock it out against the Red Sox. Good luck. Middle of the order is very good. I wouldn't try to face Chris Sale if you can avoid it. So pitch your 2 through 5 pitcher. Good luck. See you guys here shortly. We just took over the Boston Red Sox, and as you can see, we are right here with 30 fans. Let's keep going this way, and this is where I'm actually going to speed up the simulation here, and we're going to play a little bit of music. Going to speed it up, just simulate till we get probably towards the Texas Rangers. So we're right outside of Texas Rangers stronghold here, and I'm just going to reinforce with the 24 fans that we have. We didn't speed up for too long, but as you can see, it's 25 to 10. We don't need to move fans. We can skip to the attack phase. Go right into the attack phase. You guys can play the Texas Rangers here on veteran. Should be a pretty easy game. They only really have Joey Gallo for power. The rest of their team's really not that great. Their pitchers aren't that great. You can pitch either your best pitcher or your worst pitcher, whichever you want to do. Just knock this out. Good luck. I'll see you guys here very shortly. So we just got done taking over the Texas Rangers here. And next up, we're going to take over the Anaheim Angels. Los Angeles Angels, my bad, guys. So let's go right here, and we're just going to go with this 24 spot right to the 4, over the 6, and we're going to go right to the Angels. We should be able to play them if we don't lose too many fans here right away without switching any phases to still be able to play them on veteran. But then we lost a bunch of fans right there, so we'll see what happens because we still have another big 15 to 1 matchup. That's interesting. I guess they took over that space. And we're just going to go right after their stronghold. It looks like they're going to try to go around our stronghold a little bit. We'll just go right to them. You have to play this one on All-Stars, so we'll backtrack a little bit and take over some space. I'm going to take over all this blue space. We'll circle back to the Angels in a second, going to fast forward while we take over this space. So we're still in the attack phase here. We're going to skip to the steal fans phase and skip to the reinforce phase. And we're going to put 27 fans right next to the Angels here. And as you can see, it should be a 27 to 10 once we skip the move fans. And boom, can play the Angels on veteran. Let's knock them out. I would not want to face their first pitchers. It's Shohei Ohtani, and he's kind of hard to hit. So face their 2 through 5 pitchers. Watch out for Trout as well as Justin Upton has some power. And then Rendon is a pretty good hitter as well. But pretty much Mike Trout's the guy you have to worry for. Good luck playing the Angels. See you guys back here shortly. We just conquered the Los Angeles Angels here. And now we're going to take over these 5 spots right here in the red. And then I'm going to take over all of this space around the Cubs. We're going to speed it up. We only got 2 more strongholds left to take over. So let's speed it up. You get to hear some of that music that y'all love. And then I'll talk to you guys again when we get to the Cubs to play them. Okay, so we have the Cubs exactly where we want them. What's going to happen here is we're going to attack their stronghold, and then when we get out of the stronghold, when you see the next turn after we play them, is you're going to come out here and then go up this path so you can take the rest of this and get to the Minnesota Twins. And we'll explain how to attack the Twins from each side in the next little clip of the video as well. But let's get in here, play the Chicago Cubs, can play them on veteran, knock this one out. None of their pitchers are really that great. I don't know which one Hendricks is, but he throws super slow. For me, he's hard to hit, but I know a lot of guys crush him. Good luck against the Cubs. I'll see you guys shortly. We just finished taking over the Cubs stronghold. We're going to move on out here towards the Minnesota Twins, and we're going to take this other side as well in the next turn, and then we'll have the Minnesota Twins as the last hexagon we want to take over. I'm going to speed it up of me taking over these hexagons to get to the Twins, and then I'll talk about how to approach the Minnesota Twins. Let's listen to some of that music. Alright guys, as you can see, we're right outside the Twin Stronghold. This is going to allow us to complete the last goal, which is conquer all of the strongholds on the map and all of the territories, and we'll have completed this map. We got 23-11, well 22-11 will allow you to play on veteran. Good luck against the Minnesota Twins. Doesn't matter what pitcher you face, but be very careful against the Byron Buxton, Nelson Cruz, Josh Donaldson. All those guys can hit a lot of home runs, so be very careful when pitching to this team. Fastballs up and in, changeups down and away. Keep your changeups low. If you want to just throw everything low, try to paint the corners. That can also be something to do against the computer. Good luck. As soon as we all beat the Minnesota Twins, I'll be right back to wrap up this video. See you guys in a second. We just got done beating the Minnesota Twins here, and as you can see, goal completed 6 out of 6 for the map. We got the gloves, we got the bat for 4th of July, and then obviously we got the hidden reward of the balling as a habit pack. Boom, congratulations, you've conquered the map and reigned supreme in all the territories. That's a step-by-step guide to complete the 4th inning, 4th of July Conquest map. Let me know what you guys think about this tutorial in the comments down below. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I will help you work through this map. I think this is one of the easier maps. You don't have to steal fans or anything like that. As always, I appreciate all of your guys' support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play MLB The Show 21. I apologize for the video coming out a little bit later than I originally stated. Just have so much stuff going on right now. And I promise you the content will be good this weekend, as my whole weekend is pretty much free. So I'm going to be producing a lot of videos this weekend, and I'll have them come out maybe like, I don't know if I'll do 2 a day, but definitely going to get to those reviews of the team affinity cards that I haven't got to yet, as well as give you some top 5s for each position within the game. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. You guys have a great day and be safe. Happy 4th of July for all of my American subscribers, followers, or viewers of this video. For anybody not in the United States, you guys still have a wonderful weekend. See you guys later.